chat? What's up? How's it going, guys? Sorry. Didn't want that music today. Decided on something else. We have to take a shot every time he has a print fail. Well, you might as well be taking a shot right now. Actually, I don't have anything failing right now. Nope. Wait, is that a failure? Yeah, that's a failure. Take a shot, guys. And if we're going by these rules, it's gonna be a long stream. Hey, Watt, what's up? How's it going, man? Long time no see. All right. Damn, this actually was going well, but there's one portion where it peeled. It was doing. Oh, 1 second. Let me move to large nomad here. That was slow. Anyway, yeah, this was doing good except for that one spot right there. Ah, broken heart. But we can just run it again. I've noticed that the Prusa screens are literally the perfect height when you put them on the floor to just interact with it with like the tip of your foot. And just using your toes like boop. I am not using the printer how Prusa intended it right now. I don't think stepping on the button was at all part of the design document, but you know what? It works. What's up, guys? How's it going? Happy Thursday. Yes, we're streaming on Thursday. That's gonna be our new. Instead of doing Wednesdays, we're doing Thursdays now. If you haven't noticed. Let's see. What do I have for you all today? So we're gonna do some designing. Essentially, I got multi-board. So if you don't know what multi-board is this pegboard-like system that you know, you can mount stuff to. So I can hang shit. And we're gonna be hanging this on our desk. So on the desk that we've been building, this is gonna go on the left side so that I can click things into. Did the keyboard mount thing work? Yes, it did. Hold on, let me let's swap to the live view real quick. So let me pull this back. So right here is where that keyboard mount is, right here, right? Let's actually use it real quick. Hey, thank you subscribing, Bleach is delicious. That is not an endorsement of Bleach, but yeah. So there we go. Now the desk is wonderfully clear. And yep, that keeps it right there. So I can just pull it out, pop it down, take it back, find the edges, slide it in. And now I have the whole desk to work on. Now, mind you, whole area is still under construction. So we're still working. I got a drink from a Chipotle yesterday. This stuff's good. Izzy Blackberry, not sponsored. Still fizzy. Should have put that in the fridge yesterday, but whatever. Yeah, desk is just a disaster zone because of all the construction we've been doing. Actually, let me go back to large nomad here for a second. So you might notice over here. Well, I have curtains now, and now I can also just block out that area so you can't see what's behind the curtain. And also, the shelving over there is blocked off too. So, just some visual things, making things nicer. And hey, you want to see something I found while I was cleaning out the old studio? You will know this if you've played Halo CE. This is a life-size replica of the Halo Magnum. And yeah, I forgot I printed this out. And I'm in love with it. Still, I need to actually like paint this. This is all done in just a matte black PLA. But very happy with how it turned out. I still need to paint it. Am I hearing another failure? No, I'm just crazy. Or am I? No, I'm just crazy. I posted a short earlier. because I had Kitchen Gun on the mind, so it was like, hi, I'm Derek Baum, and this is the new Kitchen Gun. Like, oh, jeez. Are we gonna have a repeat of last year's Nero's birthday stream? No. No, 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 no. We are not doing that. I should probably put this down. Hey, YouTube, this is a prop, and it's plastic. It's plastic, YouTube. Please don't. Just stop. Please don't demonetize me. YouTube, give it. YouTube, take it away. Like, hey, let's go speed run demonetization. Let's go. Yeah. So let's not do that. That'd be great. But yeah. So we're working on multi-board today. So I got a lot of tools. I gotta hang up, and this stuff should be good. I've heard great things about it. I've heard mixed things about it. We will find out. I'm excited for it because this does seem pretty easy to put together, pretty modular, and it seems like there's some pretty decent support for it. For example, I'm mounting this to 2020. Hey Kegel, what's up? There isn't a direct method to mounting 2020, but someone made this. This is a little mount in conjunction with something I'm printing on the Mini right now. This kind of just clicks in, and it uses existing little snap-in pieces. So I should be able to line the bottom with this stuff, and then this kind of just snaps in. And it's supposedly a really good connection, so we'll see. Oh, hello, Gemma. Halo, yes. Halo is... I grew up on Halo. Let's see. Fuck, I'm forgetting. It's been so long. Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything. Force deployments, weapons research, Earth. I understand. I know I can speak the entirety of Halo CE verbatim. Just the whole thing. Fucking I don't care if it's giant hula hoop. But they gave us 2 sticks and a rock, and we had to share the rock. I need to play Halo CE again. But yeah, Halo 3 was good. I've yet to beat Halo 2 on Legendary. I beat Halo 1 on Legendary. Have not beat Halo 3 on Legendary. I need to beat Halo 2. But holy shit, the fucking Jackal snipers! They're the bane of my existence. And like everyone else as well. Yeah, so we're just waiting on the Mini to finish up that one piece, and then we'll get going. I gotta play Infinite again. So I have not played Infinite since they added split screen co-op. I need to play it. I beat the campaign already, but I want to play it again, really bad. So I think they all the Balos in Master Chief. Yeah. Everyone except 5 and Infinite are in the Master Chief Collection, as far as I'm aware. Which, hey, we can forget 5. 5 had good multiplayer. The story was weirdly shoehorned. 343 tried. It tried. To be fair, and I have to give them this. 343 was kind of written into a corner with Halo 4. Halo 4 and 5, they were kind of written into a corner. Halo 4, they tried to write themselves out of the corner and failed miserably. And then Halo 5, they really... Actually, Halo 4, they did okay. Halo 4 was okay. It wasn't, like, anything to scream home about, but, like, it was interesting enough. I'm forgetting exactly what happened in Halo 4. Like, I'm really... No, the Halo 5 was the Guardians. That's when the Forerunner... Yeah, that's when the Forerunner guy came back. Was it? Or was that Halo 4? Fuck, what was Halo 4? I don't remember. Oh, man. Admittedly, Halo 4 and Halo 5 came out after, you know, I became an adult and didn't have a lot of time to play those games. So, I didn't play them religiously like I did Halo 1, 2, and 3, and Reach. Oh, I love Reach. Reach was good. Reach was good. Reach was good. Anyway, I could go on for days about Halo. God, I love that game. Anyway. I know there's some YouTubers that are trying to do, like, Project Mjolnir, where they're trying to make, like, the whole Halo suit, and that's just so cool to me. And they're doing 3D printing to make it happen. So, Reach raised me. Yeah, same. I grew up on Call of Duty World at War, and yeah, good shit. Just good shit. Halo and zombies were just everything. I have zombies on PC, and I love the fact that I can just mod in whatever maps I want. Like, the fact that I can play Black Ops maps on Call of Duty World at War is just wild. Battlezone raised me. I haven't played Battlezone myself. I can't do that right now. Okay. We also have a blast from the past. This is the Pixel 2, I believe. Yes, this is the Pixel 2. We're going to be setting this up as a Prusa Mini camera, if I can figure it out. Are you even on? Do you work? Claptrap, Guilty Spark, and Wheatley from Portal 2. Holy Trinity of robots. I agree there. That's a good one. Fucking Claptrap. God. That fucking robot. Does that mean it's charged or dead? This is ambiguous. I know it now means I need to actually plug this in, but... Do you have wireless charging at this point? No. Charge up, buddy. Charge up. Alright, mini's done. Okay, there we go. So let's figure this out together. That's hot. It's hot. Hot. I say it hot, hot, hot. Alright. Live scene. My transitions are slow. There we go. Okay. Move over. Zoom in. Cool down, buddy. Could spray this with a little bit of IPA, but that would ruin the... I mean, it would reactivate the vision miner, but... there we go. Alright, there we go. Now, let's go ahead and get another one and go. Figure this out. Alright, so I looked at the instructions here, and it looked pretty straightforward. And, hey, can we just say for a second, the Prusa Mini... Hey, Repo Man, Wiki, what's up? What's up? Hey, Poity. I need that plate, right? So, the Prusa Mini is still phenomenal print quality. Like, in today's age where we're so used to everything else, we have to give the Prusa Mini credit where credit is due. Like, 100%. I absolutely love the Mini. The Mini is still a good printer. And I think it's a good printer because of what they advertise it as, which is, hey, it's a cheaper printer that you can run additional print jobs on. Like, it's not going to be your mainstay printer by any stretch of the imagination, but it's definitely going to be a printer that you could just run. There we go. Oh, my exposure is low on this camera. Let's fix that. Come on. Oh god, too much, too much. Go back, go back. Okay, there we go. That looks red. Oh well. Okay, so from what I understand, these essentially clip into the back. So let's look at a small multi-board real quick. Okay, now let me grab a couple multi-board pieces. So I do specifically want, let's see, one of these. Yes. Yes, I do. Okay. And no. Maybe I could use that. No, I can't use that. Okay. Where are the lock-in pieces? Could use that. Okay, there's one. Nope, that's on. Nope, that's on. Where's the locking pieces? So there's two pieces to multi-board. There it is. There's one. There is. Okay, found them. So there's two pieces to multi-board. One piece. Are these the? No, hold on. I'm missing something. I am missing something. What am I missing? Let's see. I'm missing something. I'm missing something. What am I missing? Am I not missing anything? No, I'm missing something. What am I missing? What am I missing? I'm so confused. I'm looking at this model, and I don't see anything that's... Is that threaded? No, that's not threaded. No? I'm missing something here. Okay, hold on. Let's actually read this again. Let's go to the description here. Okay. Connector itself, utility for other models. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, hold on. These still don't have... What? Model library is a mess. Darn, the background music is bad. Wait, is it bad? What do you mean bad? Something wrong with the background music, Raz? Not your flavor, I presume? Okay, these go together. I do know that. These clip together. Can I just, like, push these together temporarily? Okay, there we go. Okay, so these go together, right? And these go on the back, from what I understand. And then, like, these come into play somehow. I don't know how they come into play, but they come into play somehow. So, like... Okay, so now the tune was way too distorted. Okay, it probably was just, you know, the actual music being weird. Okay, so it goes like that. So those push into something. These push into something. So what is the thing that they push into? Okay, 2020 multi-board mounts. Go here. Then multi-board general connector. Okay, so let's look at the models. Here, let's go to the screen cap. Use the front and back of the core tile. Yeah, no, I know that. This part, I figured out. This part's fine. This is a mod that I'm trying to figure out. Because this mod allows me to snap in to 2020 extrusion. So I gotta figure that out, but... That's not it. Okay, so one of these has like a hole at the bottom? Oh, sorry. I'm not actually showing my screen right here. Alright, there we go. That's definitely not it. But that... Okay, that's threading into the thing I think that I'm looking for. That's not it. I mean, I could use that. So yeah, this is what I have. Okay. So there's a multi-board pin. There's a multi-board thing that is small. Okay. So we go over here. Okay. These? No, it can't be those. Could it? Hold on. I mean, I wouldn't be entirely surprised if it was, so let's have a look. Okay. I don't think it's those. Hey, Cyberbob City has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. No, that's definitely not it. Okay, so that's not the part. Okay. So what is the part? Admittedly, I'm gonna blame Thangs a bit here, because Thangs has a very confusing system. Like, if I go to multi-board, for example, if it loads, I'll wait on that. Yeah, blame multi-board and Thangs. Yeah. So here's the problem. As far as I'm aware, there isn't a way to group these in things, which is problematic. That essentially causes most of the problems that you're going to run into. One critique I have is that the starter pack is not free. That starter pack should be free. That starter pack should be absolutely free. Printed around 6 kilograms and stuff, system, and I'm still annoyed, right? Okay. Oh, jeez. Why is my browser acting up so weird? Come on, browser. Stop messing around. Is this one going well? I don't see any issues. What I'm doing is I'm printing a multi-board that is perfectly sized for this wall here, so I can cover that with tools and stuff. But we gotta get that all figured out. Okay. So I think this small threaded connector is what we need. I think this is what we need. This looks like what we need, because it looks like these kind of clip into that. Okay, this doesn't tell you. That's the problem. Like, okay, it shows you it shows them going into those, but like, cool, I could use that. I could absolutely just use that, but I want to use this because this has more surface area. You want help? I'm happy to. Link me the part in the Discord. Sure. Give me just a moment here. I'm like just dissecting this. I mean, I probably have to. Like, this doesn't help. Oh! I got it. I figured it out. I got it. AZ3DP, what's up? I figured it out. These don't go into things. They don't go into, they go in these things. So this goes here. Right? Okay. And then this. All right, watch. That goes into there. Yeah. And then this gets pushed into there. And bam! That locks it into place. Just like that. I figured it out. Cool. Okay. Now, here's an interesting part. Okay, so, well, first off, that's not the direction I want to be. But it says that this is stronger. This is stronger than the other ones, so that's why I'm using this. So here's the interesting part. Okay, that is the correct side I want to use, and then so is that. Okay, there we go. So I want to connect these two together. So I put that here. Right? Okay. Then push that through. So, also, the reason why I bring up the whole Halo thing, sorry, aside from my obsession with Halo, at work, we have Prusa XL number 117, meaning it is the 107th Prusa XL ever made. And so, the guys named it John for obvious reasons. I decided to rename it. It's no longer John, it's Mr. Chief. Only because I name my printers memes. And Mr. Chief is essentially... Hey, Cyberbob City, welcome. Yes, we are experimenting with multi-board here. Okay, so that's together. That's all together. But anyway, yeah, so I named it Mr. Chief because... Haha, funny. Okay, I see why there's now a 3 long one, which I will now be printing. I'll print the one that has 3 units long, because I don't like that that's only 2 units long. But now this should... There we go. There we go. And that doesn't take up any of the hexagonal slots. All right. All right. David D. This is actually... shout out to the creator of this, David D. Of this system here. This is actually pretty cool. Now, I feel like this is going to require a lot more pieces for me to get right. So let's see what it looks like if I start clipping these together. Okay, so that's certainly an offset. Now, if I got the 3 units, I could center that offset, but then this is still offset. Because this piece here is designed for 2 unit. And I don't really know what to do with that. But, I mean, this is... Okay, this is pretty secure. I'm actually pretty happy with that. I printed this in PLA. This is not PETG. This is PETG. This is Filament PETG. But, yeah, all this is in PLA. So... I think the next... Okay, let's... How do I want to do this? Huh. Okay, so here's what I can do. So here's the problem. If I print the 3 unit long, my OCD is going to go insane. So what I'm thinking of cutting this in half and then flanking it on the other side. So let me bring up the screen cap real quick. So first, let's go ahead and download this alternate connector. Download the 3rd one. Okay. Now let's go ahead and open up here. Now let me move the browser over. Okay. Okay, so also if you didn't know, Space Mice work in slicers. Alright, so let's get right. I don't have my keyboard out. I forgot I stored away my keyboard. Okay, there we go. Now let's go ahead and drag this one in. Nope, wrong one. Drag that one in. Okay. Okay. Right? Okay. Okay. So now, bring this in. So I printed it like this, just for the sake of... Wow, that STL is weird. Okay. Alright, so let's do this. Arm the cut. Alright. We'll print that and we'll see how it goes. Need to add supports here. Supports on enforcers only. Okay. And that just took a 15-minute print up to a 42-minute print. Okay, we'll run with it. Actually, I'll move this to another one because that's not a critical part right now. I'll also remove these because we just need that centerpiece. I already printed out a couple of these other ones. Again, utilizing the printer to the best of its ability. Also, we're gonna bump this to structural. Transfer. All right, 17-minute print. That should be fine. That should be fine. All right, let's send this to connect. I love how, as we literally are doing this, Gruesome Mini is about to finish. All right, set. It literally just finished. That was perfect timing. This is a method for cooling down your plates quickly. And also worshipping your gods. Goddess is deities. I must fan down the filament gods. Relatable. Okay, so you should have seen what I was doing at Printed Solid when we were printing on the satin plates. I literally ran outside in the cold, like it was -4 outside at Printed Solid, and I was just like, hot plate, hot plate, hot plate, cool down outside. And I was like halfway in the door because I was too cold because I only had a t-shirt on. That makes it sound like I had nothing but a t-shirt on. No, I had other things, but in addition to the t-shirt. Let me be very clear on that. Let me be clear. Yeah, I gotta. This is the internet. I gotta be very, very clear on that. Okay, but anyway, so this does click in, and that feels pretty solid. That feels pretty solid. I'm pretty happy with that, and that doesn't feel like this thing is going anywhere. So on the joints, I'm gonna do 3 units wide, so that it's nice and centered. He had socks on and a scarf, maybe. Oh, I love how that's the one being brought into question. Potentially scarf. Oh, I see why they added these. Okay, so like I can do that, or move it up and do that. Okay, cool. I like that. They gave me options. He was Donald ducking it. No, I wasn't Donald ducking it. No. Bad Sebas. Oh my god. The question is, what was this scarf cover? You guys are terrible. You guys are terrible. This is what I get for having all you around. Okay, so cool. We figured that out. That mystery is solved. Cool. No, that's awesome. I'm liking this. I'm liking where we're going with this. Question is, do I do the 3 long ones? We'll go to Printed Solid and find out. It's not Dalton Tuck cutting, it's Winnie the Poohing. Listen, Dark. There's 2 definitions. Why am I defending? You guys are fucked up. Oh my god. Let me just double check on the Excel here. I want to make sure it's not fucking up. Oh, that looks beautiful. Now, I hope there's no problem in printing these multi-board tiles in a 0.6 nozzle, because that's what I'm doing. AZ3DP, I feel like I should ban you for using Uwu. But that's also the kind of chaos energy that we accept here at Nomad's Galaxy, so you get a pass. Begrudgingly. Alright, I've yet to figure out how to, like, take these apart without breaking anything. Not that I necessarily have to. That's a solid connection right there. But actually I do want to take that apart. So how do I haven't printed the tool. There's a tool you need to print. Hey, well guess what? My name is Nomad, and I have metal. And last I checked, metal beats plastic. There we go. No, it didn't break. Just set it on fire? Yeah, alright. Arson, let's go. If my forefathers of Philadelphia taught me anything, arson is the way. Oh, that's a terrible thing to say. Okay. Here is the larger panel that I printed. I've been working on this, man. Right. Just like that. Now, I have to say, once you get to this size, it starts to become really tricky. Because, like, getting these in is not easy. Like, I will say, one of the reasons why I picked this was because, like, holy crap, this requires a decent amount of force to put together, which I presume subsequently means it takes a decent amount of force to, you know, break. So I feel a little bit more secure with this. I don't know. We use this at work, which is my biggest reason I'm going with multi-board. Like, I'm not going multi-board because it's what I wanted. I'm going with it because it is what we're using at work. And if I design something for multi-board, I want to be able to use it here, and vice versa. It is so that I'm not doing double work. Because if I use something like the hex panel, and I tried, you know, to adapt my design, that would just suck. So, rock, paper, scissors, scissors, Spock, metal, plastic. Oh my god. Ah. I'm giving it all she's got, Captain. Free, damn you! Oh, I was about to ham it, but it popped out. Ah. Did you see the what? Oh yeah, I did see the underwear cable management. Is it compatible with this? I think it was. I think that was another reason. Hey, I'm gonna use tool in a way not designed. LTT hammer. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, I'll investigate that more now that I'm adopting this. When you originally sent me that, I wasn't sure about what I wanted to go with. There we go. A Gucci. I would have flipped if this was in the wrong orientation. Alright, so let's have a look at how this goes on, shall we? Right, hold on. So now I can tilt this that way. Okay, so we're going over here. Hello, we're over here now. So this is going to go right about here. I need to trim this, though, because this doesn't allow room for my camera. I don't know how much I'm going to trim it yet, but I'm literally just going to snip the pieces that I don't need. So we're going to wait until this 3 piece is done, which is going to be another 14 minutes. It's going to be a long stream. While we're waiting on that, let's give you an update on something else. So, if you've been following the desk build project, then you'll know that we've been working on drawers for my tool bench, and that's been a pretty eventful thing. 1 second, let me bring that back to center here. So that's been pretty eventful, but well, thank you, AC3DP, appreciate it. So that's this. I have opinions, very, very strong opinions on these. So let's dive into it. Okay. These were poorly designed. I'm going out there right now and saying these were poorly designed. Why? Why were they poorly designed? Let me show you. It's designed in order to print smaller ones for my shelf. Because my drawers are slightly longer than what they intended. They designed it for 600 mil spacing. I'm going with 750 mil spacing. So my drawers needed an additional 150 mil in order to work. Which means I had to modify these. Now, mind you, they provide the step files. So awesome, easy to modify. I obviously very easy. I simply took this, I cut off half of it, and I moved the port over. This was very simple to do. Let me show you the part that's not simple and the part that I had to figure out. Let me move this over here so that I can see what you guys see a little bit better. All right, you ready? You ready? So I want you to guess right away what's the printing orientation of these two parts of this. Spoiler alert, this one's printed like this one's printed like that. All right? Why did I print it like this? Well, okay. If I flip this over, come on, focus, focus, focus. There we go. So if I flip this over, you can see these. Normally, those are not supported. So if you print it like this, that's just a giant overhang. There's nothing supporting that. And the people that design this are like, oh, you can print this with no supports. Bullshit. Bullshit. You need supports no matter which orientation. If you print it like this, you need supports. If you print it like this, you need supports. Like this, you need supports. Like that, you're gonna need a lot of supports. Like that, you're gonna need supports. You're gonna need the least amount of supports here if you print it like this. But let me show you a problem. See if I can actually show you this. I can't show you it. Or can I? Okay. So let me show you this. You're going to see this. If you've printed Voron, you're going to realize something. That hole isn't printable upside down. That is only printable in this orientation. That can't be printed in any other orientation. So, okay. Simple solution. Simple solution. I added supports. Included supports, because we do this on positron. So I add that. That's what I did. Cool. That was easy. Now I have usable holes. Now, AZ3DP got the message there. You are supposed to add little rectangular portions, which is what I did. But here's the problem. I have to go in and do that on every single piece I have to print. Because the guys who designed this didn't do it right. And here's the other problem. The height of this model is not divisible by the layer height. So normally what you're supposed to do, if you're designing like 3D printed parts, you design it for 0.2 millimeter layer height. So any feature is within that, so that the slicer doesn't just assume something, so that everything is divisible by 0.2. If that is the case, then if I make a gap between two objects at 0.2 millimeters, then it won't print it. It will just leave a gap there. I have to leave a gap of 0.3 if I want a one layer gap, because it's not divisible by 2. So that little gap right there is 0.5 mil. but the slicer slices it to be 0.4. If I did it at 0.3, it would be 0.2, and that was just not enough for included supports because it's PETG and it's going to fuse. With this, I added that little bridging, and this is the better way to do that. If you design it, don't use even values for or with fives, you're a menace to society. I agree. I'm so disappointed. It genuinely took this whole project from, hey, yes, I can recommend this, to, yeah, this is a fun project, don't do the drawers. Don't do the drawers. The drawers are terrible, and I've wasted... Hold on. After I figured that out, I was tempted to throw these away. Because here's problem number 2. Here's all the ones I printed. Oh, don't know how that is? Look at this. I printed all of these. Because I need 24 of them. For the entire project, I need 24 of these. It's fine. I printed them. I made them work. As you can see, these don't have their supports. These do. I have to remove these. So, why are they here? If you were watching some of the previous streams, you would have remembered we actually assembled part of a drawer. Why is that no longer here? Well, they say that you're supposed to use these screws here, and my exposure is blown out. Back in. So you're supposed to use these screws here. M3 by 6. Okay. Let's try these real quick. These are very small. So let's go ahead and get this in. Okay, threads into that. That's nice. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's bottomed out. Now we zoom in for the second problem. Can you see it yet? Can you see it yet? How many threads do you think are there? How many threads? I can count 3. This, with only 3 threads, is meant to go into this. All right, let's go ahead and give that a try, shall we? So let's go ahead. Yeah. Okay. That's in there pretty good. Right? Alright, this one did great. I hate how this just kind of made my argument null and void. Well, that sucks. 3 threads is not enough if you're making the drawer, a bottom of a drawer. 3 threads is not enough. I had multiple of these just pop out. And that's just the truth. Can't make this one pop out, but I've had multiple pop out. So what am I doing? I bought wood screws. In both metric and imperial sizes. So we are going to try this again. Also, here's a problem, Damascus. While I agree they're M3 by 8, the hole that these go into is only 7 mil deep. It's only 7 mil deep. From the top of this part to the bottom, it's only 7 mil. Or sorry, the bottom of this. So like the actual thread length, it's only 7 mil. So you can't use an M3 by 8 because then it would be popping out the top of it. So I bought wood screws that should work. And I'm literally just going to drill through the plastic. I do not care what the underside of this looks like. I just need it to work. I'm grumpy. I'm grumpy. I gave this feedback to Printable Accessories. They haven't addressed it. They ignored it in their Discord. So take that for what you will. Look. Am I expert? Maybe I am. Actually, hold on a fucking minute. I'm getting paid as an R&D engineer at Prusa. Can I say I'm an expert? Wait, hold on. Can I actually say I'm an expert? I don't know if I can. Can I? Like, if my professional job is 3D printing, am I allowed to say I'm an expert? Am I a subject matter expert? Have I evolved? That's terrifying to think. Oh my god. Anyway. Titles aside, I do not consider myself an expert. But what I can say, so let me turn down this music a bit on my end. Where's my remote? Anyone see my remote? Oh, it's right here. You can say the best. Well, I don't think I'm the best. Too much power for Nomad. Or area's best. That can get you fined unless you have a city award. Oh, alright. Anyway, I like to believe I know what I'm doing. I like to believe I know what I'm doing when it comes to designing stuff. Mind you, I'm terrible at CAD still. Have you seen my timelines? We literally posted, hold on, have you guys even seen this? Have you seen the monstrosity that we posted to the internet the other day? Hold on, I gotta make sure you've seen this. So, 1 second. Am I proud of what I've done? No. Do I need to show everybody what I've done? Yes, because guess what, guys? We have new merch at Positron 3D. We have new merch. You ready for this? Are you ready for this? The thing on here is broken, but you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Is this something you wanted? I didn't want to make this, but I made it anyway. I've released a cursed thing onto the internet. You want to know the best part? Hold on, let me pull up the Photoshop. Let me pull up the Photoshop of this. Or no, this was Adobe Illustrator. I made this in Illustrator. Hold on, let me pull up the Illustrator. I gotta wait till Photoshop boots up so I can close it out. There's an Easter egg in here. There's an Easter egg, and you might be able to see it right now. Look at the underline of dot step. Look at it. Look at it closely. Does it look like anything? Because it should. Come on, Photoshop, open up. Open up so I can close you. Shouldn't that be as... No! No! We are not making it a dot step. Oh no. No. Man, I thought I was cursed. Jeez. Oh, literally Illustrator is opened up right now. Okay, hold on. Okay. So I'm just gonna zoom in on this. So here we are. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay. So the file's back here, but look at this. This is our CAD. This is our CAD for a project. Look at all the yellow. Look at all the yellow. This is cursed. Here's cursed. This is cursed. This is the underline for what are you doing step file. Congratulations, you now know that information. Is that information you wanted to know? I don't know. But it's information you have now, and you can just live with that. So you're welcome. Okay, good news. The Prusa Mini finished. Alright, I'm gonna tell it to print again. So we're gonna do anyway. These are they frustrate me, and I hate that I have to use them. I could use just a wood bottom, but like, how do I then mount it to the rest of the thing? Misa frustrated. Ah! I dropped one. Oh no. Anyway, I need to ask them like what the remix culture is allowed on that file. I need to figure out what the license is, because if they allow remixing to some degree, I'm gonna post those files on my own. I'm just gonna do it on my own, and that'll be it. I'll just post it on my own, and then we'll move on. Okay. Here we are. It's our multi-board. Let's flip it over. Oh, I forgot to put that back over. Anyway, I'm still printing all of them. Here's like one of the newer parts. I used my included support thing here. This curled up a bit, so I'm reprinting it. But, oh! Awesome. Exactly what I've been hoping to happen. I'm trying to get rid of all of my... I have a lot of Overture filament. I'm trying to get rid of all of it. So the entire multi-board is going to be printed in this matte black Overture. Here, I am not saying that Overture is bad. There's minerals in this. There's rocks in this. This is not really good for your printer. If you can avoid using this filament, I would. But that is my personal opinion, and I work for a company that makes filament, so I am biased. There is bias in my opinion. Hi, Callie. There we go. New filament loaded. Yeah, so I'm trying to burn through all of my matte PLA. Okay. So we want this to be here. Okay, yep, and we want it to join the two sides that are split. So that goes in like that. Cool. Second. When you say rocks, yes, no, straight up rocks. Minerals are rocks, guys. Cheap. Okay, here's the secret to making really cheap filament. Put other shit in it. That's the secret. It is the exact same thing that mattress companies used to do back in the day before they added that tag like do not remove by penalty of law. So they would add filler. In the mattresses case, they would add literally random shit and garbage. So like rotten shit, corpses of rats and stuff. Like they would just stuff a mattress with whatever they could and sell it as a mattress. That is why, you have all these labels saying what is actually in your mattress, what is in your furniture. And that is also why the labels say don't remove under penalty of law. The manufacturer can't remove that, neither can the seller. Only the consumer can remove those tags. So that is to protect you. It's to enforce that there is a standard that has to be followed. There is no such standard with PLA. With PLA, you get plastic, sure, but it could be anything else in there. There's nothing saying that PLA has to specifically be this or that. So when you print with something like Overture, it could be anything in there. You don't know. It could be anything. Okay. Cool. That worked. I'm not a fan of seeing this on the front all too much, but like that is just kind of what you deal with when you're working with this. Let's go ahead and... I don't see a divot for that to go in, but whatever. Is it just not high enough quality? Hold on. Yeah, that's solid. Yeah, I can trust that. I would agree. Okay. Question is, what side of the 2020 do I put this on? So let me get a piece of 2020 real quick, and let's actually determine that. Where? There we go. Okay, here's some 2020. This is an LDO Orange 2020. Ooh. Okay, putting it on the backside is an option. That makes it in line with everything. Oh, I have to do that. Yeah, I have to do that. That brings it in line with the extrusion, which is nice. That also allows weight to be put on the extrusion if I do it right. So that could actually help with the structural integrity of everything. So this could be used to just hold things in place kind of thing. And then like the weight of the whole multi-board can actually rest naturally onto the 2020. That would work. Oh yeah, love the RX. I don't have much of it. I'm going to use it somewhere in the build. I just don't know where. I just don't have much of it. So I'm very selective on what I'm using it for. This is from a switch wire kit. I just have the frame though. This is from an old switch wire. Thanks to Carl from the White Knight, the belt printer White Knight. He gave this to me because he knew I was working on this. So yeah, I like this. We're gonna print the other side of that bracket there so it looks uniform and it'll be stronger in that way. Yeah, it's gonna look really cool. Yeah, so that's what we'll do. Here's the problem with me doing it this way. On the side, I have wire channel hooks that this might interfere with. So the other option is to have it here. But putting it here, that puts it away from the extrusion. And that puts all the weight onto this plastic part, which is not a problem. That's not a problem. We can easily figure that out. It's just, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look nice. This looks better. I don't know. I'm torn. I am torn. But, yeah. We'll figure that out. We will figure that out. So I need to now take the piece I made for this and flip it so that it could just snap onto the other side here. It looks like I did the right thing by cutting that in half. It looks like it'll fit. That should be good. Just have to actually do that. All right, let's see something here. So, I'm still gonna have to do 3 pieces to make that center. Because I have these pieces, sure. But these aren't gonna look center unless I offset it. Which I could do that. I could offset it. So if I did them like here, and here. That could look good. Yeah. That'll add some significant amount of lateral support, which would be good. Huh. I have to think this through. What sucks is that I have my XL and my Mark IV, or Black Widow and Pleiades. They are working on more multi-board. So they are making the ever-growing system here. I want to cover the left side of my... I want to cover the left side with multi-board. I'm not going to do the right side because I got a monitor going through it. But, yeah. And then, of course, I want to put the multi-board on this wall here, going all the way down. That's going to work really well because I can actually screw that into studs. That's going to work phenomenally, and because I have the XL, I can literally make it the exact width. I've actually gone ahead and measured it using multi-board. So this is perfectly 11 tiles wide. It is exactly 11 tiles wide. So I'm super excited for that. That's going to look really good. So I'm doing 11 by 8 grid on Pleiades on the XL. So that's working. I'm just hoping that the 0.6 nozzle I'm using doesn't cause a problem. I don't know if it will or not. So we will find that out. Anyway. Ugh. How are you all doing, chat? I forgot to ask you guys how you were doing. I'm sorry. I'm being an inconsiderate streamer. How are you all doing tonight? I hope you're all having a wonderful Thursday. Hail hydrate. So I don't think this is hydrating me all that much. Oh yeah, 15 milligrams of sodium. Oh boy, it's gonna make me salty. Double checking messages. Is this working yet? Let's see. Have you charged up? Oh, you have. How much have you charged up? You can't see it, but I'm checking the other phone over here. Okay, let's see. I miss Pixel. I need to go back to Pixel. Oh. Like, the feature that Pixel had where you could just swipe down and do stuff, I loved that feature. Okay, so I need to open up the camera app. Right? No. Hold on. Nope. Hold on. Wait. I need to go on my phone, go to the Prusa app, and then I'm trying to do Core XZ mod for my printer and stuff. Hey, Farrell, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, hey, Tibber. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Pixel, what's it called? I'm forgetting what it's called, but I'm gonna get the Pixel Fold when that, when this phone is done. I'm getting the Pixel Fold. Mind you, I've enjoyed the Galaxy Fold. The Galaxy Fold has been nice. It's been good, but I miss the call screening from Google. That was so good. Okay, add camera. Web camera. Oh, don't want to show that QR code. Okay, so I need to do this QR code. Okay. This is working now? Okay. Alright, so let's look at the Hey, look at that! It's working. Okay, well now I need a phone mount. And I need to charge it. Shoot. Okay, I didn't really think that through too much. Cool. So I just need a phone mount, and now I have a camera for my Prusa Mini. Sweet. Okay, do I have a phone mount somewhere? Maybe? No? Okay, well, I'm going to stop the camera for now. And I will leave the phone right next to the Mini. And that's something we'll figure out. I can probably find a phone mount to print. I have the S25 Ultra. Nice. I hate this Sammy Folds aspect ratio. Okay, I have... What app are you using? Are you running Clipper on it? No, that is that's the Prusa app. It's just the Prusa app. So I have a point of admission here. And it is that I have small hands. So I love the Pixels, or the Galaxy Folds aspect ratio. Because guess what? For the first time since I owned a either the original Pixel or iPhone 5S, I can reach the other side of my screen without uncomfortably holding my phone. Normally, like, I would have to like shift my fingers all the way over to here and like really reach. But with this, pull it back a little bit, and you can see I can comfortably reach the other side of the screen, meaning I can do one finger typing without worrying. That's why I love this. Yeah. I just had to pause your stream and replace a headlight bulb. I wish you had small... Right? I don't have really small hands. They're average. Hey, I was wondering if you can show me how to do something in Fusion that I haven't been able to figure out. Sure. Let me open up Fusion real quick. Let's do that. Let's do the Fusion. We're waiting on things to print anyway, so let me just do the classic clearing of the desk. I clean my desk like my cat does. All right, LTX, what is it that you are looking to do? Their line is sized. We have the same phone. I have a comparison. Your screw you, Dark Third Dimension. I love you, man. All right, let me pull up Fusion real quick. And continue. I refuse to close. Yeah, go ahead and DM it to me. That'll be the fastest way to do it. Let me swap over to screen cap. Here we are. Okay. Then where's Fusion? All right. Yeah, so I can actually show you guys a bit of like the pain points. So like for this, to make this printable, I had to add built-in supports. It's so frustrating. Anyway. RJ, that's a low blow. Oh man. Okay. What's this? Oh, right. I need to save this. Curtain hooks. Now I can close that. All right. So he's DMing me on Discord. Let's see here. Gotta wait. Supports. Okay, so you're trying to add support ribs. Okay, so let me show you how you would do that. Now it's been a little bit. Okay. You know what? You're giving me a file. Let's take that file. If it will let me. I'll accept the DM. Okay. Let's download this. Oh, you gave me a 3MF. Okay. I might be able to work with that. Let's see. Let's see if it lets me work with it. Man, I got so much random crap in here. I need to clean this up at some point. But you know me, I never will. Alright, let's have a look here. I'm shocked that it's letting me open this, but yeah, that is, oof. Always give people step files, friend. Okay, so you got 2 Apple TV mounts here. So you're trying to add support ribs to one of these? I presume it's this one. But let me hide those. Okay. So we're gonna go to mesh. I'm gonna make this modifiable. So I'm gonna do this. Generate face groups. I guess it did that. Okay. Oh, this is this? No, it's not inverted. Okay. So convert that. Please work. Nope. Yeah, LTX, I need the step file. I can't convert this. So I can't be of help on this file here. But here, I can show you how I would do it. Because it's honestly a lot easier than you think. Like, it's a lot easier. So here, let me create a new file here. Now, okay. Say I want to make a thing. So we're gonna do, let's see. He sent me a 3MF file. 3MF file is just a fancy step file, or STL file. A step file will actually retain the steps it took to generate the geometry. Whereas an STL file will only give you the triangles. It won't give you what you need to actually make the geometry. All right, so here is just a cube with an overhang. So very, very simple premise. There are many ways that you can support this overhang. So if you're printing, in this orientation, sometimes you're just forced to. How do you support this overhang? Well, there are several ways. Normally, if you don't need this space, you just take that corner and you chamfer that. Now, this is essentially the basis of everything that we're about to do. Now, what that does is allows that overhang to become fully printable. Now, if you have to, say, pull that back for whatever reason, make it as chamfered as you possibly can to support that as best as possible. So what we're going to do is we are going to set it to 15 here. Now, we still have a little bit that needs to be supported. How do we do that? Well, let's undo what we just did. This is what we're going to do. If you can sacrifice just a couple of millimeters on the side, so let's go here. Let's make that, 25. Let's make that, say, 1 mil. Right? And we're going to do the same on the other side here. So 25, 1. Right? But guess what? I can now pull these out. the same spot, right? I select those corners, and then I chamfer them. And just like that, I can keep this space open, and the slicer will bridge that. Obviously, you want to make sure that this is done in spacing that would allow for bridging to occur, depending on your printer's actual capability. Now, there's other ways that you can do this. For example, here's one. So say we want to do that, but we don't want to have that be as extreme as it was. So one thing you could do is a lot smaller one. So if we go in here, let's say we go like this, right? All right. We say we still need a majority of that space to be open. We're going to bring this down by, we're going to do 1 mil. All right, right? Now, if I grab this and this, and I do the same thing we just did, but we pull that chamfer out. All right, guess what? That works. That's going to support that. So it's, for whatever reason, preventing me from going out. That's just, you know, fusion for you. But then this should be printable. We can go in here real quick. We want to guarantee that this is printable. We just do this. We add that. Now what that's going to do is once it gets here, it's going to print this bridge, and it's going to try and print that overhang. Now that overhang will be a bit of a challenge. You can make it easier by, again, adding more chamfers. Look at that. Wow. Wow. More chamfers. That's going to be way more printable. So, what else can you do? All right, well, you still have this massive overhang here. Well, now what you can do is you can actually make smaller forks that help with the whole system. But essentially, you want to make something printable, 45 degree, 45 degree, 45 degree. So, yeah, they haven't gotten back to me. Hopefully that helps. If you need just like a spine to support something, say that's very thin, that is almost as easy as what I just showed you. So let's go back all the way. Let's make a very long object, or yeah, something like this, right? You sent me a STL now. That's even worse. All right. So say that we need this to be supported with a spine along the back. That's really easy to do. All we want to do, create a new face, and then you can get the midpoints of the two lines there. Now we use offset, click there, do two sides, set this to be the radius, the halfway point. So say we want this to be 4 millimeter thick, we say 2 millimeter. If we want it to be 2 millimeter thick, we say 1 mil. All right, now we've done that. Finish the sketch. Select those two parts. And we're going to go ahead and extrude that by like 1 or 2 mil. Again, same thing as before. We're just going to go to the edges here and use a chamfer. Now, that is not really what I want to do, so I'm going to make that a little bit more aggressive of a chamfer. There we go. Now you have kind of a rigid spine along the back of it that's going to give it more structural integrity. Now, let me show you a really cool trick that I learned that I was self-taught. So, let's go ahead and create that 25-25 cube again. Right? Okay. So let's go ahead and put another 25-25 on here. Okay. So chamfers don't always look the best. But let me show you a problem with alternative. So if we went and grabbed this, right? and we say, oh, I want to use a fillet or a fillet, that's not going to be printable. It can be printed, but it's not going to be easily printable. And the reason is because you have angles that are beyond 45 degrees within that. So that's not going to work out. How do you make that round but printable? Well, you start with a chamfer. So we go ahead, we pull that out. Let's say we pull this out to 15 mil. We select these 2 points now, and we add that chamfer. Now, this part here is still going to struggle a bit, but this is way more printable than it was before. If you actually go ahead and take this a step further, and you just keep this going until you're right here, this, relatively speaking, should be printable because you've already made the 45-degree angle. And this kind of helps ensure that none of this is beyond 45 degrees. Now, mind you, again, you're going to have problems here. But this is way better than just going a straight fillet. So let's try this a different way. Let's do this a little bit further. So like right about here, right? Let's do that again. Oh, wrong button. Nope, wrong buttons. There we go. That's printable. Because that's using the 45-degree chamfer. So there's a bunch of different ways that you can do that. Hopefully that helps. Fillets are your friend in 3D printing. Fillets are your friend. Or fillets. Again, I don't know what people call them. I've never heard someone refer to it in real life. It's always been in text. So I just don't know. Alright. Another thing on our... I think what Bob has done. Our Prusa Mini. We're going to have it print again. We're going to just be printing a ton of these. So we're going to constantly be telling it to print more. Oh, shoot, but the next one's not going to have the parts for it. Oh, well. Oh, well. That is what it is. We'll figure it out. Oh, let's grab this. Did I just hear when the printer's finished? Yes, it did. Okay. So that means we have another printer available to do some stuff for us. No problem, LTX. Happy to be of guidance there. Yeah, chamfers are your friend. Use them liberally. Okay, I need to flip that around. Second. Oh, it's not wanting me to. Okay, there we go. Come on. Come on. Go in the hole. Go in. There we go. Okay. Boat builders pronounce it fillets. I always enjoy fusion lessons. Yeah, fusion lessons are good, especially when it comes from someone that doesn't know what they're doing. That's a running joke in the Positron community that I don't know what I'm doing. The running joke is, don't let Nomad touch the CAD. I've been assigned more administrative tasks than I have design tasks. I'm fine with that. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'm trusting that. This is feeling good. We got another done. Oh, that's we're gonna hold off adding this. We'll go here because I need more of these parts. I'm probably gonna set my Prusa to just pump those out. For now, let me put these on. to act as some supports. There we go. All right. Okay. Bet. I won't lie, chat. It's growing on me. It's growing on me. I am starting to really like this. I haven't really delved too deep into the other parts of the system, but I mean, just once you start to understand it, I guess it kind of makes sense. Still have to look through everything and figure out some of the nuances, but I mean, these joints feel good. The fact that I had to hammer these into place kind of does add some confidence, because I don't even think I can take these apart without breaking them, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, where this is going, that's fine. Actually, this might be long enough for where I'm intending this to go. One second. Let's check. Okay, so I got to... I gotta print another tile set, which is fine. That I'll probably print on my Prusa XL because of how wide it has to be. Let me see here. Sorry, I know you guys can't see what I'm doing right now. Apologies. This is just one of those things where I kind of have to do it off camera because my camera doesn't reach over here. All right, let me see. Where is... Ah, here it is. I could technically tilt my camera over there, but... Okay, so let's see. Alright, yeah, so I need the Prusa XL to make one that is either 1 or 2 units wider than this. So rather than a 6x6, it has to be a 6x8. Yeah, so 6x8 is what we would need. Which is easy. And then I can also make it, you know, flat on the side. That would work. I feel like the length of what we have right now is satisfactory. I'm going to build it up one more set. Or I could, no, I don't want to go all the way to the top, because if I go all the way to the top, I don't know. I'll figure that out. I don't want my monitor to be getting in the way, because then that's just going to cause more problems. So we'll figure that out. But I can see it, and it's working. This is, it's forming in my mind, so we're on track here. The question is, do I want to utilize one of my printers to start? Really cool system. Some people can't get past the lack of documentation. Yeah, that's one of my biggest gripes right now. The fact that the starter kit is behind a paywall doesn't make me feel good, because like that starter kit is what really let me learn how the system works. Like the fact that, hey, you have 2 different types of connectors that clip together, that's kind of critical information. And I'm pretty sure they covered it in the video. I haven't watched the video, and you shouldn't expect people to watch the video. So, mind you, you also shouldn't expect everyone to read. So, yeah. Bad documentation. Who needs it when you have the CAD model? Well, that's the problem. We don't. We don't have the CAD model. I have a Blender file. It's kind of cool. Oh, who? Oh. I was like, who sent me a file request? Actually, let me show you this. This is pretty cool. So let's see, where is Blender? So this is the Blender file. Oop, So, what's cool about this file... Oh, computer don't like it. Ah! Oh, my computer's not happy. Oh, my computer's not... Ah, God. How do I turn off stacking? How do I turn that off? I want off this ride. I don't like this ride anymore. Oh, it's crashing. Blender's crashing. Machine spirit, very unhappy. Very. I need to reboot my computer soon. I need to do the reboot. Is it an array modifier? I don't know, man. You think I know friggin' Blender? I don't know Blender. I know Fusion. I used to know Blender, but then I stopped knowing Blender. My friend Coda knows Blender. Chat, we have to appreciate the mad lads who use Blender for CAD. You can use Blender for CAD, but you have to be a madman and a mad genius to use Blender for CAD. Coda is one of those madmen. I love the fact that he's able to do that. You give him an STL, he just works with it. Like, dude's insane and he's super talented. Sorry. Parametric var. Oh god, my stuff works now. None. Get rid of the stack method. Get rid of those polygons. Parametric var setting, and yes, Blender CAD is great. I need to try Blender CAD at some point. Okay, so we want to make this what? I said 8x6. So 8 by 6. Yeah, because this is a 6x6. Okay, so that's what we want. We're gonna set this as corner. Wait, no, we want to set it like that. So we print it like this. I do like that my Space Mouse works seamlessly. That makes me feel good. Okay. So now we just go here, we export STL. And then I'm gonna name this 6x8 tile. Okay. Now let's see if this will fit on a standard Prusa. Let's bring this to here. Okay. And there it is. Okay. So let's go over here, drag that new file in. I think it might fit. Yeah, it does. Look at that. Okay. Drag it over to the new plate. I'm not a fan of how Prusa does their multiple plates, like, at all. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. This seems so backwards. Like, my brain goes, that's 3. Why is that 5? Then why is that 6? And then why is where do they put 7? Hold on. Yeah, why is 7 all the way up there? Like, why isn't it just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Why is it this way? I don't know. Just feels weird. Am I the only one that feels that way? Hope not. Okay, so I can print that out, but I don't want to right now because I really don't want to spend the print time on this. At least not right away. See what time is it? Yeah, we could do filament giveaway soon. Ooh, sorry. Maybe that's a sign. That's a sign. Let's look at this real quick. Okay, thinking. I could tell it to print this. How long would it take to print? That is the ultimate question. How long will this take to print? Because right now I'm in a resource war. Like either all my printers can focus on one thing or they need to focus on something else. And it's hard to keep one printer available to work on side projects like this, because this is technically a side project. I mean, it is part of the larger project, but like my XL is chugging, going as fast as it can. Yeah, it's difficult to allocate things appropriately. Sorry. All right, in 15 minutes we'll open up the filament giveaway here. All right, that's 3 hours. Yikes. Okay. I'm going to set the Prusa Mini to print the other parts of this that we need. I think that's going to be fine. Yeah, let's do that. And then I will set Black Widow, print this. Ah, there we go. Wow. Okay. I'm back. That was painful. That was so incredibly painful. Wow, yeah. Fuck. Let's get back to where we were. So what happened was I went to upload that slice to Prusa Connect, and my entire computer screeched to a screaming halt. It didn't blue screen, it just stopped. It just stopped. And I couldn't do anything. I even pressed and held the power button on my computer and nothing happened. I've never had that happen to me where the computer was so frozen that the power button did nothing. That's something wrong on such a level that I do not entirely know. Yes, Blender and Fusion were still open in the background, yes. Was I a madman? Was I playing with God? Yes. Yes, I was playing God. But everything's coming back online now. We have music again. There we go. Let's reopen up Fusion or Prusa. Prusa slicer. Man, that was painful. If anything, that just goes to show how much I really need to build a new computer. Which, hey, I should be getting my tax return soon. Hopefully that can help. But you know what could also help? Because I am contractually obligated to do this now that I am a YouTube partner. Your support could help us do what it is we want to do. Whatever it is you want to help support, $1, $2, it all goes a long way to helping us be able to do what we hope to do. So, hey, if you are able to, that is appreciated. If you're not able to, it's all right. The thought counts. And if you want to be a super awesome member, like our good old friend Coda, then you can do that too. But you're not obligated. We appreciate it. Just a like and subscribe is all we need. Okay, let's go back to the screen cap here. I think I'm going to impose on myself that I have to shut down my computer at night. I normally don't. I normally leave it on. But I think that my time of doing that is now over. I should not be doing it. Oh, Tin Talent, thank you so much for becoming a member. You are awesome. Fist bump, let's go. Yeah, we need to get another 348 subs. We do. If we get there, and we get 4,000 watch hours, which you guys are so wonderfully helping us do, then we become the next level of supporter, which is even better, or whatever it's called. Okay, let's see. What else do I want? Okay, I need. Here it is. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, we need this, but I need to mirror it on Y. No, I need to mirror it on X. Yes, because I need it to. Okay, yep, that's exactly what I have to do. Yo, Tintalon, with not only a membership but a $5 for the cause. High five, my good friend. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, we're gonna perform that cut. Okay, cool. Delete that. We're going to flip this over on its side. We are then going to add supports. We're going to do smart fill. There we go. We're going to do support forward forces only. We're going to do 25% infill. I like to do gyroid. So we're going to do gyroid. There we go. Oh, you're back. It came back muted. Oh, that's weird. Don't know why we came back muted, but hey, we're back. All right. We're going to send that off to the mini. Hopefully this doesn't crash my computer. Oh, I'm getting agita. All right, there we go. We're good. We're good. Okay. Cool. Now we're going to go to MK4. Right. Okay, we're going to set perimeters to 3. I'm setting them to 4. Screw it. Okay. We're going to go over here, 6x8 tile. Yep, just like that. Center it. When you do that, keep moving so we know you're still alive. I didn't pick for your stream to come back muted. It wasn't me. All right. Go ahead and slice this. All right, don't kill my computadora, please. I really don't want my computer to die here. Okay, sending this. Oh, whoops! I have it set to PTG. There we go. Slice again. Send to connect. Black Widow. Set ready and print now, and go. There we go. And it is running. All right, cool. All the printers are now busy for the next hour at the minimum. We'll get there. We'll get there. This entire project. Let me. Oh, Owen. This project is a long one, but look how far we've come. Like, look. All of this is just from due diligence and working hard. And like, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I just need 2 more runs of these parts, and then I have the 24 that I need for the entire toolbox, at least for these parts. And I can move on to the next one. And then the next one. And then the next one. I think I'm gonna dedicate to multi-board and then 2 of the printers to the drawers. Once I finish one of the drawers, then I can start taking stuff that's on this desk and putting it in the drawer and saving space. I just need to wait for the hardware to get in. I can't continue without the hardware. And I need to also find... Where did I put those rails? Is it right here? Yes, okay, good. So these, I don't even know if these have hardware in them. Let's open this up real quick. I don't know if this has hardware in it. I kind of need to know. So let's have a look. So these are the rails that these drawers are going to attach to. I do not know if these have what I'm looking for. Hey, Callie. So if these don't have hardware, I have to get that hardware, which some of the hardware that I've purchased could work. No hardware. Okay. But let's do a quick overview of what this is. Oh, hey! I lied. Comes with hardware. Beautiful. Wonderful. I'm leaving that in here. Alright, so awesome. This comes with the hardware that we need. These are awesome. How do I unlock this? There we go. Yeah, so these are like the super long ones that can like go to twice their length. They're so cool. But this is what's going to allow me to actually like do what I want with these drawers, and it's going to be good. It's going to be cool. So this will allow for almost full extension of the drawer. This will be mounted to the 2020. Then, whoop, drawer out, drawer in, drawer out, drawer in. That's smooth. That's really smooth too. Oh, and there's a way that I can even take out the drawer if I wanted to. That's useful. That's useful to know. Okay, cool. This comes with the hardware. I'm gonna leave that with the hardware. Do not want to lose that. So we'll leave that together. Also, so I don't have to buy anything additional. Woo! So this project's fucking expensive. Which, hey, once again, thank you to everybody who has supported me so far. This project would not be possible without any of you. So massive shout out to all of you wonderful people, because this stream is made possible by viewers like you. Shout out to PBS and Public Broadcasting Channel. All right. Let's see here. We need to do forms.google.com. Let me grab the Filament giveaway form. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing this now. Normally I do it a little bit later in the day or in the night, but I think my stream crashing may have been a sign that, hey, wrap it up a little bit earlier tonight. I do gotta get, I do have some stuff I gotta get done tomorrow. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get your chance to win some amazing Jesse Filament, go ahead and click that link and hop into our giveaway. No purchase necessary. You just have to be within the continental United States. Actually, no, technically you could be in the Virgin Islands, Alaska, and Hawaii. Technically. It is harder for us to ship there, but if it's just one spool filament, it's fine. If it's over like a certain amount, then it's like, yeah. Oh, sorry. I forgot because I just used the same thing. All right. Please refresh and try it again. It should be accepting things now. Thank you, LTX and Sebas and Wiki, for checking that for me. This is why I say I need like another person to help with these streams, just to like handle that for me. That'd be so nice. Great. I can't wait for that to be done on Pleiades. That's gonna be so cool. Though it takes 8 hours to print a piece, so I'm gonna have to finish this print and then do it again. And again. And again. It's gonna be printing for a while. Yeah, all these are gonna be printing for a while. It sucks, but they'll be ready for me to restart in the morning. Hi, Callie. Callie, you wanna come up here? Callie. Callie, come on. Come on. I'm allowing you up here. Callie. 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 Come on, Callie. Callie. Come on, Callie. She's confused because like I allow her up here, but like other times I don't. But she doesn't know. Callie, come on. She doesn't really know when she's allowed up here and when she's not. Callie, come on. Come on, Callie. It's like right now she's like, she doesn't want to hop up. Callie, come on. Callie. Yeah, she just came in to talk. Right, Callie? Come on. Come on. Callie, come on. You're allowed up here. Come on. Yes. Come on. Yep. Good girl. All right, there you go. Hi, Callie. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Do you like the new studio, Callie? Do you? Yes, you do. That's good to hear. She's being a love bug. Oh, hello. Hello. she's purring like a friggin' like a motor. Just all over. Oh, careful, Callie, you're slipping. Hold on. I have to do something. Hold on. I have to do this. Austin Powers. Oh, okay, bye. I got to live out my dreams as Dr. Evil for a second. I just for a second, I got to live out my dreams as Dr. Evil. Throw them in the shark pit with deadly lasers. That's not what Michael Myers does for Dr. Evil. $1 million. I need to rewatch those movies. They're so good. They are so good. Oh man. Yeah. I got to live out my Dr. Evil dream right there. Great. Fucking amazing. All right. You know what sucks when your computer crashes? It's like you don't remember what windows you had open, and you have to kind of remember. So, I mean, luckily I got everything I needed. Okay, so multi-connect was what we were looking at. Okay, and then I need multi-board. Okay. Cool. Neat. Hey, actually, question. Do you guys know that I make 3D models? Yeah, I do. Oh. I do make 3D models, and I upload them to printables. Have you guys ever seen the models I make? I am at Nomad's Galaxy on printables. Working on design now, looking to pay for it to be printed for me. Well, good luck with that. Yeah, I don't know of any services that are reliable, but yeah. I got some cool stuff that I'm just hoping. Oh wow, my extrusion wall clamp is apparently very popular. Wow, that's very popular. Holy crap. Okay. 10 downloads, 10 likes, that's good. For my files. Here, let's swap the view over. Yeah, I said I'm gonna DM you specifically, nobody else. Just you. Oh, I did not mean to. Oh god, that's Inception. Yeah, so this is a model I made. I'm very proud of this model. This is what my desk uses to clamp to the wall. It's such a satisfying snap. And I designed it to be printed very easily. Though I just realized there's a bit of a model problem there, and that actually annoys me. But it's whatever. It works. And I clearly didn't notice it. Like, at all. But yeah, it just kind of snaps. And it's good. It's just good, and so many people have added it to collections, which makes me very happy. I've also done this remix of a headphone holder. The original one uses M3 bolts. I didn't want to use M3 bolts, so I used M4 bolts. This is a mod. I still have to upload the step files. But this allows you to do double hinges on your switch wire. That's something you want to do. Obviously, LDO motors is better than Tesla motors. That is just a fact of life. This is a nice one. This is for putting in those little NFC connectors. Very useful. Very useful. This one I'm actually very proud of. I actually use this every time I go traveling. It is just a very simple little Starfield watch stand, and it's modular, so the whole thing can come apart. So you print it in 3 parts. So you print it in this part, and then this part, and this part. And it just all snaps together, and it works really well. And I'm very happy with it. I got that dock and some positron spool holders I made. Rarely upload stuff, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah. I just wish I saw more makes of my models, you know? But I'm pretty happy with things. You know, I'm level 18. That feels pretty good. This feels good, man. There's other models I want to upload, but like I don't know if I'm allowed to because I designed them for work, and I can't really do that. So yeah. Okay. In about 10 minutes, we'll do the filament giveaway. I think we'll just kind of chill the next bit here. I don't really have too much else myself, guys. So we'll just chill for a bit. I'll answer whatever questions you guys have. I think one of my each uses a Garmin watch, has super bright flashlight on it, handy for when he's working in network racks. Oh yeah, that sounds super useful. Yeah, I designed that so I designed that system to be modular so that if you had a different watch, you can make a new sled for it. Like super simple. You know, it's keyed so that, you know, it's just a simple geometry trick, and then that will allow you to make a custom sled for a different watch type. I'm happy with how it works. Like, I'm really happy with how it works. Again, I bring it on me on every trip I go, because my Chronomark, the Starfield watch, is how I keep track of time, because it can have like a week-long battery for being a kind of dumb smartwatch. And that is awesome for me, because when I'm traveling, I may not be able to charge the watch for more than a day. So at least with that, I can ensure that the watch stays charged. If for whatever reason my phone's dead, I can keep track of the time on my watch. But also it's still a smartwatch to some degree. It doesn't like keep track of my heart rate, but it does keep track of my steps, which is awesome. Pedometers are great. Pedometers are good. Let's do this. We have a lot of tools here. So let's look up multi-board stuff. Let's see. Oh, someone made parametric multi-board. Look at that. That's cool. I'll have to download that so I don't have to use a blender. Let's see, what else is there? Nut wrench, waste bin, that's useful. I might download that. Actually, let's create. Okay, how can I add this to, okay, here we go. I'm gonna create a collection called Nomad's Multiboard, and I'm gonna add cool shit to it. So if I see something that I'm gonna use, I'm absolutely gonna add it there. I don't need a squeegee. Don't need a bracket. Don't need a lamp. Filament box. What? Oh. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Alright. Bin holder. Snap mounts. Multi-board bolt driver. That's useful. That's very useful. I think I will grab that. I don't need a shower hook. What? People are using multi-board in the shower? It's weird. To each their own. Tape rack? Ooh, that's a useful one. Ooh, I'll think about that. I might as well just grab it. We'll find a use for it later. Storage tray is useful. That's just in general useful. But if I can find a mod-up mag safe holder, nah, I don't need that. I don't need a spool holder. I got rep rack. Hammer hook. Yeah, we'll grab that actually. I got a few hammers that could be used on. You don't have a multi-board in your shower? Great for holding a bar of soap where it dries. That's funny. That's fucking funny. You guys are funny. Chat's funny. Glue holder, that's a good one. Calipers, ooh, yeah. Need that. Need that. A bin. Oh, Gridfinity shelves. Yes, please. Yes, please. Hook pin, that's useful. Screwdriver slot, alright. Yeah, I might grab that actually. Yeah, let's grab that. I already have headphone holders. I don't need a vertical mount. Snap shelf, that's useful. Keychain hook, no, I'm good. Yeah, let's go with the cable hook. That sounds like a good idea. There's so many hammer hangers. Is that baby's first multi-board mod? Hammer hangers? I'm sorry, what? 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 Okay. Okay. I thought that meant something else. Thought that meant something else. I don't know what I could have thought it meant. Certainly not what I thought. Ooh, cubicle adapters. That's... I'll think about that. Yeah, that's not what I thought it was either. Definitely thought something worse. Ooh, an alignment jig? That's pretty good. Oh, that's clever. Rotating multi-board to be at 45? That's clever. I like that. Ooh, yeah, I have one of those spatulas. I need that. Why would you want a multi-board motherboard? What? What? This is printables. This is printables in dark mode. Case clip, okay. What the f- Are people using multi-board in their bathrooms? I mean, that what? I mean, okay, all right. Oh, Maddow, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yoink, yoink. Thank you. That's a good one. Yo, chat, did you know in the Positron Discord, link below, we have a live stream channel that you can ping me in during live streams? And yeah, that just helps me find shit. So if you have stuff that you want to send me, join Positron 3D Discord, which is discord.gg/Positron. And yeah, cool stuff. Anyway, MagSafe, don't need that. Airlock hanger. Oh, that's for wine, right? Yeah, I don't do that. Flyer holder, yeah. Yep, I need that. That is a necessity. Uh-huh. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. I thought this was to mount a monitor to multiboard, and I was about to be very concerned. Don't mount a monitor to a multiboard, please. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ugh. All right. Well, hi, Callie. Multi-board paper towel holder. I already have a paper towel holder, so I'm good on that front. Tape measure holder. Yes, please. Multi-board giving my toolbox a run for its money right now. I don't really need tweezers. Ooh, I need Xbox controller holder though. I do need that. I got my Xbox controller just chilling. There's two people that made Xbox controller mounts though. They look the same. Oh. Alright, grab one. Square is a good thing to put. Spray bottle? Maybe. I can also just hang my spray bottle off the side. Again, another toothbrush. It is strange how many people are using this in their bathroom. I feel like I should be surprised, but I'm also not surprised. So, yeah. Oh. Okay, so this is probably gonna be how I actually organize cables now that I think about it. I got a lot of electronics to organize, and the multi-board might end up being the way that we do that. So they do have shitfinity. What? Oh, I can print the AA battery case. Ooh, nice. It's like looking through Pinterest. This is like work going through Pinterest. Oh my god. Oh man, alright. Are we doing a Pinterest theme, chat? Oops. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Was that his latest April Fool's joke? I don't think I've seen it. Ooh, this one's nicer than the other one. And this is for the Elite, which is what I have. Oh, yeah, this is better. This is better. Yep. Nabbing that one. Definitely mounting that one. Multi-connect rails for multi-board. That's useful. That's really useful, actually. I'll think about that one. I don't really have too much else to do. Hold on. Let's do most popular for multi-board. Okay. Let's try this. Oh, look at that! Generator for fusion. Yes, please. We're not going to do park spin, but that is useful to see that it's there. Oh, fuss holder. That could be nice. Yep, filament cutters. Want that. I think what else? Oh, what's this? That's neat. Ooh, that's really good. That's really neat, actually. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, yeah, I'll toss that in. Ooh, deburring tool. Yes, yes, please. Needed that. Oh yeah, there's underwear. Cool. I'll have to check that out at some point. Bottle holder. Definitely need that for my my super glue. I think. Ooh, scraper. That's good. Okay. I think for now, we're good. Most of the rest, I'm gonna design myself, I feel like. Yeah. Yeah. Most of the rest I'll design on my own. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's 10:34. Let's go ahead and do a filament giveaway, shall we? So let's go ahead and close off the form here. Thank you to everyone who has submitted. Go ahead and get everybody's names into the wheel of names. All right, and we're gonna shuffle, 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 shuffle. You guys ready? You guys ready? Hope you're ready. You're ready? Are you ready? You're not ready, are you? All right. Let's see. Yep, everything is set to go. And 3, 2, 1. We got 20 people in. Let's see who wins the stream for tonight. Shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Oh. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, Skyrim. The entire video game of Skyrim has won. Skyrim, are you here in chat? Can we get a Fusroda? Fusroda. However you say it. Let's see. Is Skyrim here in chat? Need some friction on that wheel? Nah, man. That's the fun part of it. Skyrim, are you here? Well, Vince, you may have another chance if Skyrim does not respond. We're gonna give him a minute. We're gonna give him a minute. So once the clock hits 10:37 on my end, then we're gonna respin. Waiting on Skyrim. Are you here? Waiting just a little bit longer here. Gonna give him a chance. All right. Well, you guys know the rules. I do clearly state it in the sign-up form, but you have to be here and you have to be present in order to win. So, sorry, Skyrim. Oh, I just saw the subscription. Skyrim, I see that you just subscribed. I will take that as you saying that you're here. Yes, I realized we had a few spam bots come in, so you have to be subscribed in order to actually chat. But that's going to lock you out of chat for a few minutes. But I see that you subscribed. I'm going to take that. I'm going to be fair, and I'm going to take that. Okay, Skyrim. Congratulations, Skyrim, for winning. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. Let's go ahead and get your order sent out. So let's see, what did Skyrim pick for Filament? Let's have a look here. Nightshade, ooh, that's a good one. All right, let me go ahead and get that order processed here. Yeah, we had a few spams in a couple of our previous streams, so I've gone ahead and set the streams to be subscriber only mode. So you just have to stay subscribed for a few minutes, and then you're able to chat. You know, it's a very minimum thing. But of course, you know, if you join just for the giveaway, you got to make sure to get subscribed, so that you can actually chat and let me know that you're here. All right, let me go ahead and create your order. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. Have you ever ordered from Printed Solid before? If so, this is going to be a lot easier on me. Yes, you have. Look at that. And let me just confirm everything's the same. Yes, it is. Sweet. All right, you want Nightshade. Ooh. Skyrim, are you able to chat? Because we're out of Nightshade. Do you want something else? We are out of Nightshade. So I can put the order in for Nightshade if you still want it. It just won't ship tomorrow. That is the caveat. I don't know if he's able to chat yet. It's been 2 minutes. He should be able to. We'll wait and find out here. What did I set it for? How many minutes do you have to be subscribed? I don't remember. Oh, 5 minutes? Seriously? Oh, shoot. Well, we'll wait another 2 minutes. Hey, someone made a joke the other day about how I don't have a green. So I got green. So I posted a picture of my rep rack. So I got green. And this is tree green from Jesse. So I'm gonna print some stuff with this. Yeah. No mystery spool, because what mystery spool is, we just Actually, I can't really say what mystery spool is. Mystery spool is definitely when we pick a random spool, but it's not as random as you think. It's not just us spinning a wheel and seeing what picks. There's it's not true random. It is definitely some bias. Like for me, when I see a random spool order, I typically will go to a color I really like and be like, haha, you get my favorite. That's technically random in some degree. Okay, you'll take another color. What color would you like? What color would you like, Skyrim? It could be any of the Jessies. Just let me know in chat what the name of it is, and if you want it in PLA or PTG. Mystery School. Mystery School sounds like one that you can't get rid of. Do you mean Mystery Orange? I mean, I can show you Mystery Orange. It's literally just cement orange. It looks exactly the same. Oh, Mystery Spool. Mystery Spool. That's what you're saying. Yeah. I can't confirm or deny if that's true. But again, it is very much up to whoever gets that. I take the green. Oh, tree green? All right. Tree green. Do you want that in PLA or PTG? I presume PLA. I'll wait till you confirm, just to be absolutely certain. How's everything going back here? Everything's looking good? Everything's looking good. Everything's looking good. PTG, okay. A good thing I didn't assume. Said us, we don't do TPU. Alright. Discount code 100%. That's not an actual discount code. This is a custom discount code I enter myself. Filament giveaway. Free shipping. And Mark is paid. All right. And then just make notes. Thank you again to Printed Solid and Dave for letting us do these giveaways. These are really awesome. We love doing them, and it is just an awesome way for me to give back to you guys. So I'm so grateful that David, my boss, lets us do this. It is truly awesome. And honestly, working for Printed Solid has been wonderful. It feels good working for a company that shares values and shares, you know, beliefs, desires, etc. I love it. I love it very much, and I'm just happy to be. I love how I grabbed the KB3D hat. Sorry, I wanted a slightly more comfortable hat. I'm just happy to be with a company that honestly shares my values for the most part, and is truly fun to work for. I've not had a boring day at work so far, and it's awesome. It's amazing. Okay, that's gonna be it for the stream, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I love all your faces, and you are all wonderful people. And make sure to hop back in on Saturday. Saturday's just kind of whatever time I feel like it. But make sure to get subscribed, leave a like, etc., etc. Do all those things. Comment later. That helps with the growth of the channel. We will be back on Saturday night doing another Filament giveaway. And I don't know what we'll be doing. We'll probably be designing stuff for this system. Or we'll be putting together drawers. I don't know. It all depends on what comes in the mail. But hey, I want to give one more message. The world's fucking crazy right now. I woke up today and the number 245 came in my feed, and I freaked out a bit. You can probably guess if you've seen And then I want to remind everybody, take a step back, Google things, search things, read things. Because what you might see right away may not be true. And it's always good to double check your sources. So relax when you can. Don't turn off the news, but just moderate your consumption. And in a world as crazy as this, there's always one thing that we can do, and that is to volunteer for causes that you believe in. So always fight for what you believe in, and yeah. Let's all continue working together as we do in the maker community and the 3D printing community, and let's build a better future together. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful night. This is Nomad, signing off.